Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Today I've prepared for you a short video on a very common verb, the verb faire. So we are going to learn the verb faire in the present tense, and then we are going to have a look at some of its common uses. I want to thank you in advance for leaving a comment with your suggestions for topics of future videos. That would be very helpful. But in the meantime, c'est parti! The verb faire, like the verb to do in English, is extremely common. Therefore, it's quite useful. In fact, it's very useful to know how to conjugate it in the present tense. For that, you need subject pronouns. Here they are in French. Then we need the correct form of the verb for each of the pronouns. So it goes like this. Je fais, tu fais, il fait, elle fait, on fait. The next one is slightly different because even though we've got those two letters, A, I, that should be pronounced E, in fact, for this form of the verb, we are going to pronounce it as a E. So we do in French is nous faisons, nous faisons. Then we've got vous faites, ils font, elles font. The main meaning of the verb faire is to do. For example, je fais la cuisine. But there are other translations. For example, to make. Elle fait un gâteau. She makes a cake. So if you're making something with your hands, you are going to use the verb faire. There's also the instance when we're talking about the weather, and this time it's the verb to be that's going to be translated with the verb faire. Il fait froid. It is cold. Finally, in mathematics, if you say 2 equal, for example, 2 et 2 font 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4. There are literally hundreds of expressions using the verb faire. I've chosen a few here for you. Faire attention à, faire mal, faire confiance à, faire des économies, faire exprès, faire la bise, faire la tête, faire semblant de. Once you know these expressions, if you want to form sentences, you simply need to remember the verb faire. For example, je fais confiance à mes amis. I trust my friends. Ma sœur fait la tête. My sister is sulking. Mes parents font des économies. My parents save up. That's it for today. Remember that you can download the summary for this lesson from my website. It's absolutely free. And also bear in mind that to help with pronunciation, I use my own version of phonics in my videos. So if you are curious, feel free to download the handout again from my website, or you can also watch the video on the topic. But for now, all that is left for me to say is au revoir et à bientôt.